Today decides tomorrow.
But what we can say for certain is that today's children are going to be living and engaging in a world that is vastly different from the world that I grew up in. The rise of information and communication technology has dramatically altered the way society works, how global cultures are interacting, and the skill sets that tomorrow's industries are going to need to thrive. One of the dilemmas with 20th century education is that each subject is compartmentalized.
Okay, everyone.
There's limited linkage and relevance between the learning disciplines. And inquiry is not part of the learning process. Holistic mind, body, and spirit-focused learning is almost non-existent. Rapidly growing neural research shares with us that today's learners are predominantly visual or visual kinesthetic. They're multimodal and have never known a world without instant global communications. She's a digital native. She's never known a lifestyle without on-demand services or instant publishing of her ideas. She's in charge of making so many of her own decisions throughout the day. Most children today only know a digital world dominated by communications technology that accesses information on a scale that could only have been dreamt of a decade ago.
Markets.
And how will we present it? An iMovie, a keynote, or just plainly a speech?
Not speech.
iMovie.
What about
iMovie.
iMovie. Keynote's like too old.
Because with the iMovie we can put in all the special effects and things to have, it can be like a graph of the stock markets and then us talking in one corner.
I think the iMovie has to be at least 10 minutes long. That's good, right?
Well, we've got only 10 minutes, so that would
We need to make posters too.
It should only be like 5 minutes because if we do it effectively, we can fit all our information in.
Technology, graph.
So not only is their brain wiring different, they comfortably accept a rapidly changing world with new technology.
Like you know how you have like a carrot.
Wouldn't it make sense that they need different approaches to learning?
No, but it's like 2D, so it's like come from up. Did you know that economy means one who manages a household in Greek?
You may begin your test now.
I don't understand why we're still focusing on old assessment methods to evaluate today's children. They're being taught to pass exams that lack relevance to their 21st century lives. Why are we still disengaging our most precious resource, our children?
Why are we learning this? I can't find the answer on the internet in 5 seconds.
While we may only have ideas of what the future is going to look like, we can make some very good assumptions at the types of skills and attributes these digital natives will need to thrive in the 21st century. And it's very clear that there has to be change in the way we prepare our children for their future.
They're giving
providing supplies.
Look, that was me. No, it's their labor job, just like
What about like they set up evacuation for the refugees? Like,
Children starting school today are going to be looking for work in 20 years' time. We can only guess what they'll be doing or how many of the current jobs will be left when they enter the workforce. We really need to change the way we're educating our children to make sure they have the necessary 21st century skills to thrive in a future that they're going to invent and create. We need to nurture their creativity and critical thinking. And we need to start now.
Education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world.